Hello, wrestling fans. I'm Travis. Delete will be here in a few minutes. You're watching Wrestling Gab and Monday Night Raw. They're going to let Liv talk here. Anyways, we got the Judgment Day out there right now. But her voice will cut right through you, so you turn your televisions down when she's talking. Their pay-per-view is just a week away, so this means it's a go-home show. Meaning that it probably won't be filled with very good action, as WWE and Triple H do not like to do a lot with their go-home shows. We do have Bronson Reed a little bit later. He will be wrestling Braun Strowman. We're trying to, and there's 2 Intercontinental Championship qualifier matches that are scheduled. That's all I know of so far. And right now, obviously, we have the Judgment Day with Big Head out there with Finn Balor, Spoon-Fed, and Crybaby. I think Dee's here. Hello. You out there? You made it. It's alright, nobody's in here.
Nobody's in there. Is this spray bottle from over there?
I don't know.
From around the corner?
I didn't do it. I didn't put it there. Did you put it there?
No, sure.
Then why is it there? Yeah, because it's Liv Morgan. The old criminal trying to talk, but they won't allow it. By chanting for him, he's going to stick around. They'd be better off just being dead silent. Then eventually they would just get rid of him. But we're stuck with him because the crowd keeps booing him. Hey, pulled. Oh, fuck. There's something on your chair. But it was not from UPS. Oh, they brought those 2 loser guys back. All right, well, Rey's there with some riffraff. Oh my god. Rey's smaller than Liv. She's got heels on though. Hello. Dee will be in here in a second. She's just getting changed. She's just running a little bit late. Rey trying to be clever. He's watching like a retard do arithmetic. I already beat you and you went away. Disappeared for weeks. Always been a jackass. They've been hanging out for like 2 weeks. Do it, Dom. Your father would be proud. Eddie looking down from heaven. Oh, big head. What? Big head attacked Rey. Remember when we were talking about those two losers that used to be with Santos?
So they're really gonna start like
They're back.
all the losers are back?
Yeah. I'm like, fuck, we haven't seen them for a while. It's fantastic. And they're fucking back on TV. I shouldn't have said anything on Friday. Huh?
I said they're really gonna keep the Rey Mysterio crap out of her.
Yeah, somehow Rey's still out there.
No, I meant like Rey Mysterio and Dominik and shit.
Yeah, he's out there. Well, I don't know what they're doing now, but I think the LWO's out there. But it is a go-home show, so it should be exciting. Said no one ever that watches WWE TV. See what Triple H has in store for Bronson Reed tonight. If he's going to beat the monster among men, or if they'll go the right direction. I doubt it. They'll probably have Bronson win.
Would it be better to bake these or keep these style potatoes in the oven?
Possibly.
It takes shorter time in the microwave.
Probably then. It'd be better in the oven. Everything is. Oh, Lord. In 3 years, when I run out of laundry detergent, I might switch over to that. It's Gain, and it's called Relax. Supposedly, if you smell it, you listen to old hip-hop from the early 90s. Return of the Mac. No, it's just called Return of the Mac. It was a really fun song back before gangster rap. Hey. Anyways, we do have a full-on commercial break. Definitely doing commercials for this first hour of Raw. Get away from my water. You have your own. It's a return of the Mac. Blah, blah, blah. What are you doing? It's warm in here. It's cool or warm?
Is it cool or warm in there?
I don't know. I was outside, so I'm already hot. But if you haven't been doing anything, it's probably cool. "12 competitors? All right. So it's an 8-man match. Look at this. Tony Khan running the WWE. We got all 8 men in the ring. How crazy is that? Oh, Tony Khan running WWE tonight. You have an 8-man tag match. It's like the old days. Oh, Rey Mysterio's in there with Finn Balor. Couple future Hall of Famers. Sit up. Bulldog right there. 1, 2. Finn Balor kicks out. What you doing? Why are you a cat? Still to come. The LWO versus the Judgment Day. Without Liv. Liv's not involved. She's on the outside. Because she's a girl. Huh? No, I didn't see Zelina when they came out, but she could be there. I haven't seen her. So, I don't see her out there. Maybe she's taking some time off. Or maybe she has a match in a minute. Match in a little bit, like later. Sometimes they don't come out if they have a match. Either that or she could show up and attack Liv out of the blue from behind. But I think they already had a feud, didn't they?
Yeah, but I thought maybe they might.
I mean, if they're keeping this one going, they might as well keep that one going forever. Miscommunication. It's not miscommunication when you just fuck up, Michael Cole. I don't know. One of those LWO loser guys didn't know where to be, and it looked weird because he was trying to kick the other guy, but there was another guy in the way. It's like in a fight, if you miss somebody, it's not called miscommunication. You're fighting them. If you want to keep the whole... wrestling's real aspect of it, the kayfabe, then you don't say miscommunication because the guy didn't receive a kick. But Rey's son is in there with one of the Del Fantasma, now LWO pass around guys. I don't know why they keep people like this on the roster.
My thing of it is, like, what does this have to do with the pay-per-view that's coming up this weekend?
I don't know. Other than we'll probably see Damian show up and Rhea, since the pay-per-view is this weekend. And Dom and Liv are going to be wrestling now. Other than that, I have no idea what this has to do with the pay-per-view or how it builds up to the pay-per-view. This is one of those random Tony Khan moves. Del Toro, as they're calling this dude. Finn, just beat him up. Oh, look at that. He has offense. Oh, my God. Oh, his name's Wild. Oh, he's so good. You guys don't understand. You should have saw him in the Indies. He was so great.
Your excitement knows no bounds.
Well, you don't realize how good he is.
I don't.
He dominated in NXT. He's one of the greatest wrestlers to ever do it. He's like Ricochet, but better. By the way, Ricochet did make his debut on AEW television. And the crowd went mild. Yeah, when he showed up, the crowd went mild.
They would never. I thought they loved that guy. Everybody loves that guy, supposedly. Everybody in the chats always say how amazing he is.
He's so good at flipping. Which, is all that makes a wrestler is if you can flip.
Yeah, I noticed
He'll be in Ring of Honor soon enough. Dominating. He said he hopes so. He wants to be in Ring of Honor because he loves that place.
Wasn't he from there or something?
I have no fucking clue where he came from. All I know is he was born at some point, and he was a WWE guy, and now he's not.
Yeah. We got people in the chat.
Yeah, we do.
Did you say hi to anybody?
I did not.
Okay, perfect. We got Janelle in the chat. Sophie's out there. Hey, everybody. We also have Chris with us tonight. Real is with us. Yay. We've got Piccola out there. And that is it for now.
Bam, bam, bam. Cool. Uh-oh, did it break out? Did it shoot through?
No, I just can't see the letter on the back because of the light. Because it's black on black.
You're old.
Yes, and I'm old.
Just kidding.
Janelle says hi. Sophie said hi. Rip to Psycho Sid. I'm surprised you didn't do the pay-per-view last night. Yeah, why? You weren't here, so what difference would it make for you? Chris says, hey guys. And Sophie says, I heard AEW has a new pay-per-view taking place in Australia in February.
Yeah.
Cool.
Down under.
Chris says, D isn't here because this show is garbage. Right? And then Real said, Travis, were you a fan of Sid?
Yes. Huge fan.
Chris says, all in was garbage. May with the belt too early. Becky Lynch cosplay from Jamie Hayter and Ricochet a pussy bitch for jumping ship. He only going to have one good match with Ospreay. Fuck off. And then Chris said, rip Sid. And then Chris also said, oh yeah, he does it every time. Chris also says, also at a live WWE event, so untelevised match, Gunther defended the title against Hermie, and Gunther won, of course. But that means they are planting the seeds for a feud between Gunther versus Hermie.
I'm sure.
Chris says, I'm also watching Maestro's fuck up the Phillies. And Piccola did say, what's up? Just made it inside. And Chris said, my boy Nasty Neris comes crawling back to Maestro's, but we'll take him back. He's getting ready in the bullpen.
Yeah.
Piccola says, hello, Gabbers. Sophie said, how was your weekend off? It was great. We didn't really get too much of a weekend off. We did some other stuff. Sophie says, I'm hearing Rikishi is talking crap about his son's J booking. And then Chris says, no, Travis, these LWOs are garbage, even in the indies.
Oh, nice.
And then Pickle's like, so fun fact, Sid was 2 for 2. He main evented both WrestleManias he had a match on.
Yeah, definitely like Sid.
Nice. Go away from the chicken cat.
I was watching when I was a kid when he broke his leg against Scott Steiner. Made me sad.
We're in a full-on commercial break, guys. A break from that 4-on-4.
There you go. A little bit. Here, a whisper now. There you go. Oh, yeah, that's better.
We're back from that commercial break. 8-man tag match. We're watching AEW tonight, I guess.
Yeah. AEW in the house.
It's like a normal AEW or a
Because,
piece of shit
first of all,
NXT match.
it doesn't make sense. And second, it has nothing to do with the pay-per-view that's just in 5 days. So, there's that. Where is Damien to save the day? What are they all? Oh my god, big head. His head's so big it made him go straight
They're not with
down.
this group anymore, though.
Yeah, they have a match against him in 5 days.
Who has a match against who?
Liv Morgan and Rey Mysterio, or Rey's son, have a match against Sharia and Damien at pay-per-view on Saturday.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, Jamie Hayter's the new world champion in AEW, which makes no sense to anybody that watches the show, but...
Jamie Hayter?
Whatever her name is.
Mariah May? Mark, what?
Yeah, it makes zero sense because she's so new.
Yeah, that's just weird.
That it's just weird. I mean, obviously she should have won that match. It's just that Tony shouldn't have been champion. Mm-hmm. That's how they should have done it.
Yeah.
And Tony lose the title because of her
True.
Then proceed that direction.
Chris says, yeah, Sid Vicious main evented against Hogan at Mania. Then at Mania 13, he was main evented against Undertaker.
Damn, did he lose both?
Ernest Bell's in the chat and says,
Well,
hey.
obviously he lost one.
Right.
Did he beat Hogan? He might be 0-2.
Hey, Ernest, how's it going? Piccolo says, yeah, quite a freak accident. He never recovered after, or am I wrong?
No, I never seen him again. Unless he did it in the Indies or something, but he never was on television that I was aware of again. For the win over his son. Oh, wait, who's with him? Oh, it's Corey. I hear Corey. So it's Michael and Corey. So it's not the new guy yet?
Well, maybe he doesn't start until they're on Netflix. Maybe he doesn't start until after the...
New year? The physical year?
Mm-mm.
Fecal year? Physical?
Fiscal year? No, the pay-per-view.
Monday?
Mm-hmm. Next Monday.
I like when they try with these other guys, because it never works.
Right? Chris says, I mean, Jamie Hayter was looking so
shit.
hot, but what the fuck was she wearing, man? Her face is pretty, but what happened to that ass?
Yeah, she lost a lot of weight, didn't she? I noticed that. She wasn't filling up her clothes as much. That dude just botched like a motherfucker.
Did he murder somebody with his
The one in the white pants, I think he might be her. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's just faking it. But, like, he landed flat on his back. He was supposed to do a dropkick and fell.
Which one's Rey Mysterio?
He's the shortest, that one.
Oh. I thought that was Ray.
That's what I just said. Ray.
Oh, sorry, the dragon guy.
Oh, then it's the little bit bigger one.
Okay. Oh, God. What weird garbage.
Oh, absolute trash. It's AEW stuff.
I didn't realize I was down in Mexico watching Mexican wrestling.
Why was that have anything to do with anything?
I was
It's
like,
okay
this
to
is
have
the kind of
different
stuff
flavors.
that they do down
Well,
there
it
a lot.
is, and it's fun. I'm just talking about the 8-on-8 stuff, or 4
Yeah.
on 4. I don't care that they're Mexican.
Oh, no. No, that I don't care about that. I mean, it's just the style. It's kind of like weird they're pulling it
619.
out.
Kill the guy. Liv's bigger than he is, so he needs to be careful.
I'll really kill him.
Oh, nobody was home for the frog splash. He's gonna beat his dad again. The deadbeat got beat one more time. Trust me, it's no big deal.
It's really pushing some really weird crap.
What is that?
What they just did.
Kissing?
Mm-mm. No, having him win against his dad again. It's just weird.
Here comes Damien. And Rhea. Rhea will probably beat up one of the boys, too. It's so weird. Definitely a Tony Khan thing. Oh my gosh, McDowell's tearing the table apart. Segment 1.
What a jerk. Chris says, and I'm tired about people saying May is like Stratton. 2 different gimmicks. One's a rich girl hoe. The other is just a hoe. True.
Yeah, I don't get that at all. I mean, they don't even look the same. Better jump.
Robbie's in the chat now, says, what is good tonight? Chicken.
Ooh! Wrestling. Oh, there's Samantha T. She watched her ex debut on AEW television last night. That's funny. I thought that was a dude beating up Liv. When I looked up, I'm like, why are they letting a dude beat up Liv? So he just
Kinda.
sat up there the whole time?
Guess.
Oh, they did it. They somehow made this relevant.
Yeah, the audience seems really excited about it.
Nobody gives a shit about
I mean,
mixed
they're on
gender
their feet,
matches.
I guess.
This is dumb. You don't understand. It's such good booking. My God.
Oh my God.
By God. Finn Balor. See? Beating up the dudes. Definitely stupid. Indie shit.
Cool.
Yay! And the crowd goes mild. Because Jigsaw and Damian Priest getting it done.
Robbie says, I saw a little of AEW. I saw your mate D, the Quitter versus Britt, and a little bit of Darby Allin.
Yeah, I watched some of that too. I was trying to watch it on my laptop, and then shit I don't know. I just kept getting distracted, and then I'd look back over, and it was over. And the next person was already coming out, and I'm like, do they not celebrate their victories?
No.
It was like,
They're not
and
allowed.
over, move on.
Chris says, speaking of Mexico, it was funny when JBL showed up to AAA pay-per-view, Triple Mania. But then this past weekend, he showed up in GCW pay-per-view. He gonna make a comeback? He looked like a badass in GCW, not gonna lie. He was actually wrestling? That's funny. Pico says, what's your opinion on Kevin Nash Diesel run as WWF champion?
It's fine. Anything was better than Shawn Michaels. So I could care, And it was at a dark time in WWE. I always call it the dark days. It was after all the stars left. And so they had to do something, so they broke up all the tag teams. And they tried to make these tag team wrestlers relevant, like Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart and Davey Boy Smith. And I don't blame Vince. I know why he was doing it. It's just weird to me. So, yeah, I like Diesel. I like Razor Ramon for sure. But I always like Kevin Nash. I would turn it on and he would be out there. He'd do the whatever that was, and then powerbomb. Didn't he try to kill the Big Show with that?
Like murder him?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he
Why
died.
would he? Ew.
He dropped him on his head
Ooh.
because he couldn't lift him up physically.
Mm.
Like he didn't have the muscles. So it looks like that pay-per-view in Australia is the 15th of Feb. So the weekend after the Super Bowl.
What's after that? Sorry.
What do you mean?
What did you say is after the Super Bowl?
I just said that. Pay-per-view for AEW.
Oh, okay.
Is that as fast as he can talk? So he has a feud with Miz.
Dumb.
Dun 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 dun.
Robbie says, AEW, I don't know why they don't give you better matches on the show. Robbie also says, Nate Dogg saying, it best every city I go, every video I see the same hoe. Nice.
Everywhere I go, I see the same hobo.
Pico says, they're still together. I enjoyed it. Who's still together and what did you enjoy?
Nate Dogg, Warren G, Regulators. Robbie
says, I was never going to choose wrestling over watching my team Liverpool play. LOL. And Chris says, well, JBL didn't wrestle in GCW, but he did a run and punched a guy, then hit him with a clothesline from Hell Finisher.
He's awesome.
What is that?
They're putting a roof on the neighbors. It's an air gun.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah. Replacing all the wood. They're doing it like sections.
Was there wood underneath bad?
Oh yeah. It was terrible. The whole roof was like, looked like a wave.
Mm.
They got here at 9:30.
When did they come get the dumpster?
You know, I don't know. I didn't hear it.
Hmm.
There's a lot going on over there, so. But it don't matter. I mean, it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Could have had a yard sale and made like $1,000.
Right?
Had my mom come over. Hey, want to have a yard sale this weekend?
So much weird stuff.
Sell this doll.
Chris says, why do they keep burying Miz with Reed, man? I mean, Miz can take a loss, but it's not helping anyone. It doesn't really make Reed look like a better person either. It just makes him look stupid. So I'm not sure. I mean, more stupid than he already looks, but.
It's coming. Beetlejuice. The 6th. Unless it's already loose in England, because sometimes they'll release things early over there.
Chris says, oh great, here comes BS Click Control. They still a group? I guess. And Pickle's like, gonna keep it light tonight. Chicken salad sandwich and cottage cheese with strawberries. It's probably a good meal.
Sounds good.
Sounds pretty healthy.
I wouldn't eat it, but because that's cottage cheese. That one I don't know if I could ever get to even try.
Why?
Because it's like, it looks like throw up, like when you throw up milk and food. It's kind of chunky.
That's funny.
I'm like 99% sure I've never tried it by itself. I've had it in food, like your lasagna has it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if I could try it with like a spoon. It's giving me chills.
Or is that cola? Enjoy a little tug. Ew. That's what he said when he said I enjoyed it. Oh. Chris says my boy Caleb worked in this bitch shutting down the Phillies. And Ravi says seems like we all had chicken today in some form. What kind of chicken did you have, Ravi? Now you gotta spill the beans. I'm just having rotisserie chicken by itself. There's some potatoes I'm heating up in the oven. Fatal influence, huh?
Oh my god, dude. I think they just let these people pick their own groups. So, I'm not one to complain about that, the groups, because I'm the one for years that said they need to bring back factions.
Right.
But then they just let everybody have one and let them name them themselves.
Right.
And it's like, fuck, you guys couldn't run this.
So when I was a little kid, I didn't dream about having a wedding. I dreamed about having a faction in wrestling. And I was going to call it the Ice Cream Butterfly Poopers. And they let me. My dream is all true. I mean, that's how ridiculous some of them are.
Oh, it's some of them, that's way better.
Oh my god, this is dumb too.
Woods is going to go out there first. He's going to lose to Butch. And then he's going to cost Kofi. And then Jey Uso will win that one. That's my prediction.
Is it like a whole big...
It's 3-on-3, or three-man, and then another 3-man, because it's an Intercontinental title tournament.
Oh, so it's 3 and then somebody has to get eliminated and then...
No.
No?
3, the winner moves on, and then 3, and then the winner moves on.
Oh.
But they're in different pools.
And Chris says, well, was shutting it down until goddamn Trey Turner got a triple. And then Chris is like, oh, fuck yeah, Kyrie's sane. Robbie says, I had stewed chicken and potatoes and a light curry sauce with green beans and plain rice. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
Who told you to talk like that?
Nobody talks like that, girls. Sonia, you're the only one that's allowed to talk from now on. Pure Fusion Collective.
It was them. I was trying to remember the other stupid name that was like too long.
PFC. The PFC.
Weirdos.
Pure Fusion Collective.
Chris says Sonia time as well. And Robbie says Sonia defo enjoying being married. And it's showing with her promos.
You know what I always wanted to do is, like, in school, like, if I talked to my guidance counselor, like, the job I always wanted, was to be the one that got to choose if women could wear tight pants or not. Like, spandex at the time is what it was called.
Okay.
And so I wanted to be the spandex guy, and then women would have to send you pictures, or men, whatever, and then you would say yes or nay, you know, yay or nay, if they could wear spandex or not.
Mm-hmm.
And then I noticed that nowadays we actually need that. Back then it was like very rare you saw it,
Mm-hmm.
but anymore it's like kind of like a thing. Like people just wear these pants that try to show their vagina and their butthole and like all sorts of stuff, and it's like, okay. So I think that job could exist, or needs to.
Maybe.
Yeah. She looks like a terrifying, hideous creature. They chose me. So what are you cooking? Potatoes?
Yeah, they're a scallop potato.
What's that mean? Oh, those.
They have like a
they're
sauce.
cubes. Like they're
They're
round?
slices.
Yeah.
A cheese and a sauce. Usually the sauce is flour based.
I don't want it. There's my absolute least favorite potato. Every potato that's ever been made. My mom would make them every once in a while.
Yeah.
So this game, I think it might be exclusive just to Xbox.
Uh-oh. Didn't my brother get one? An Xbox?
Nah, he got a PlayStation.
Oh,
5.
yeah, that's right. He's probably upset now. Because he can't play that game with a girl.
I doubt it.
Chris has a PFC looking like that dipshit Adam Cole's group. LOL, Travis Spandex King.
It's just what I wanted to do. And coming out of high school, I just noticed that some girls didn't need to be wearing that kind of clothing, and other girls should be wearing that kind of clothing. Like it would be acceptable. I just think we need like somebody that does it. assigns or whatever.
Right.
What a Yeti. Kickball. That was such a fun game.
Mountain Dew. Interesting.
Oh my god, is this the longest commercial break ever?
Yes, it is. The
I feel like I
longest
just
one
lost
ever.
reality for a minute. It's like,
You
oh
did.
my god.
I forgot where we were too.
Here's a match, and what's her name was all contorted,
Yeah.
looking like something out of The Grudge.
Yeah. She was holding her butt, so she probably landed on her back.
Oh, that's what it was. I thought she was just stuck in a conjoint, like she was possessed by
No,
the devil.
Sonya attacked her. Yeah, the Bosley guarantee.
I just want to know if that pay-per-view in Australia is going to be in the morning, early as fuck, like WWE did it, or if they would just do it like 8, or the UFC does it and just do it at night and have the Australians show up in the daytime.
Yeah, I don't know how they're planning on doing it. They'll have to see what their PR people decide that they should do.
I mean, they got to fill, I think it was 60,000 seats for that place.
16,000?
60.
60? Good call. They aren't going to make it. Nobody likes
I think what they
AEW
did
that much.
at this Wembley one is, I'm not 100% sure, and I'm not one to talk shit, but I think what they did is they just sold every other seat.
Oh, yeah. That's a possibility.
Because it looked like it was full, but if you looked close, there was empty seats throughout, but no, like, sections. So it kind of just looked like people were out getting drinks or something.
Yeah.
And they might just do that in sections. Obviously, the floor stuff's all going to sell out in your first few rows, but after that, then you can start staggering them.
Yeah, you could. Chris says, LOL, sometimes I go down a wrestling rabbit hole of shoot promo vids. The other watched literally every legend in the business talking shit about Sunny. LOL. It never gets old, man, because so many stories.
Wasn't she kind of like slutty in real life? Didn't she like have sex with Shawn Michaels and Dolph Ziggler? And they're like 20 years apart in age.
Robbie's like, Io Sky has got better in the ring. All right, Rob. Whatever you say,
Got
buddy.
what in the ring?
Better.
Then what? I don't think Io's been good since she's joined WWE. I didn't like her in NXT. I thought it was kind of fun when she jumped off the top of the cage in a garbage can once. That was kind of cool.
Chris says, Piccolo knows what I'm talking about. Ernest Bell says, who won so far?
I have no idea. Judgment Day.
Over the LWO.
They beat the LWO.
That's all I've seen.
That's all that's happened.
There you go. Chris says, yep, and Bret Hart as well.
Ew. Yeah, that's disgusting.
Robbie says, Tyler Breeze, he had a piece of Sunny Delight. LOL. Ew.
She don't look the same. I'll tell you that. She did not age well.
Chris says, I wonder what it will be in 30 years talking about this. Like, what if they talk shit like, yeah, Liv was worse than Sunny, some shit.
Oh, I'm sure.
That would be sad yet funny as fuck.
I'm sure. I wouldn't put it past them. It's a different era, though, so it's a little bit more out there and it's a little bit more acceptable.
Yeah, it's more acceptable for them to be whores than
to be a tot.
Basically. Sad but true. Oh no!
Ha ha! Zelita! Remember what I said?
Uh-huh.
Why she wasn't out there earlier?
Yeah.
We found out why.
Oh. Yeah, what's up? Oh no!
Kyrie, the prettiest elbow drop in the history of the sport.
Oh. Yeah, what's her face thought she was going to get in there and do something.
Literally might be better. What the hell is she going to do? Oh, she has to do something too. Bam. Oh, no. She went the other way. Good deal.
Good for damage control.
Triple H did
Old
something
Kairi
right.
Sane out there being all pretty, jumping, flying through the air like she's on a trapeze.
Pure Fusion Collective.
She wasn't home sitting on her couch. What do you mean? It's ridiculous.
I know people that work at the PFC.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's called Portneuf Family Counseling.
That's funny. There's something on there.
Just itching.
Oh.
Didn't want to give you a slip, though.
I was going to go see if that stuff was heated up.
Your potato.
While you listen to this guy talk, pretend that he's like, what's his stuff?
As long as you believe in this story.
Let's fucking just this whole storyline with that is dumb.
They're trying to have him just sound like his brother, and it's close.
He should just be himself instead of trying to be his brother. It's just
Yeah, but his brother was a star.
Yeah, well, that's the point. You can't. What is it? You can't put lipstick on a pig? That's what they are trying to get at.
Tits? Wait, not tits. Lipstick on a pig. Believe. Say believe. I just want to hear him say believe. Do it, do it. That's the main event tonight, by the way. Chad Gable versus Bo Dallas. Yeah. Triple H just likes Bo Dallas. He had the world title on him in NXT. He had the title on him in NXT.
Bo?
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, it's kind of like him. I just don't like what they're doing. I think it's just gross. It's my own opinion about it. Nobody else has that opinion. I just find it.
I think you should push your opinion on everybody. And nobody else should have one.
Brandon Stevens is in the chat. Hey, Brandon. Good to see you. Says, Judgment Day is dead.
Judgment Day. I think it's upgraded.
So Chris says that part. Robbie says, Liv, she looks like she likes a sausage with her meal. You dumb ways, day. Okay, weird way of talking. Got it.
I just got off of a chair like that. I could paint it like that. Make a chair phone.
Chris says, they will definitely be some stories about Mariah May and Tiffany Stratton, LOL. Chris also says, yeah, now WWE kick out EO, bring in Mina Shirakawa and Kairi tag team. Yes. Robbie says, these women in WWE, they're getting their G-spot found. You know dim ones. Good God, Robbie. You've been taking lessons from Chris on how to talk gross.
G-spot.
Chris says, Uncle BS time. And Chris also says, everything Bo says is so fake because at least with Bray it was believable. Like you thought he was a swamp dweller from Louisiana cult leader, but Bo was literally a gay That's believe. Oh, Chris. That's why this is not credible. I just find it pathetic, really. I've said my piece on it before. I'm just not going to repeat myself. Chimichang is in the chat. Hey, Chimmy. Says howdy, blah, blah, blah. Z. Right? Chris says, well, Bo was only right saying Chad is false prophet of American made because we all know Cody is the real leader. And then Chris says, holy fuck, who said that? And Pickle says, that wasn't me, not it. Who said what? I don't know what happened.
I don't either.
I don't, Chris, who said what? Oh, that was Robbie. Robbie said that. It was Robbie, Chris. He said it. The G-spot thing. Good God. I'm glad they're getting some joy out of it, I guess. At least somebody found it. Most of you guys don't know how. So there it is.
Just watch some teenage movies, you'll find it. I'm off to find the mythical clitoris.
Just forgetting Sarah Marshall.
They scalloped.
Mm-hmm.
Are they good?
Not bad for pre-made shit.
For potato.
You would think you couldn't screw up potatoes, but people can fuck up potatoes pretty easily.
College football's back. NFL's back. That means that school's back. That means that winter's coming back. It's going to be cold and ugly until March.
Chris says, no shit, Ravi Garissa, LOL. I guess either that or you just learn from watching you, Chris. Jimmy Chong is like, thoughts on Ricochet in AEW?
I mean, I don't think they're excited to have him, let alone anybody else excited to watch him there, because, and the only reason I say that is that when he made his debut, it wasn't like at the end of the show where you would push a star, and it wasn't against what's his name, Will Ospreay, which, you know, you would think they would go that route with him because Will Ospreay's a champion, and they seem to do that with their new stars. Like right when they show up, they kind of get like a little bit of a push right out of the gate.
Right.
Instead, they put him in some weird tournament battle royal thing, and he came out in the middle of it, and he didn't even win it. I don't know. To me, it was just very, very awkward. So, obviously, I'm not a Ricochet fan.
Yeah, it was about as impressive as when he was in WWE. Very forgettable. So, that's my thoughts.
He's all fart and no poop.
Chris says, summer is over, class in session, motherfuckers. Piccolo says, I have those dumbass Seminoles fans crying about their first loss on socials. Oh, darn.
Who lost?
Seminoles.
Oh, Florida State lost already. Damn.
Chris says, I kind of like this, Drew. It's like a Scottish biker gimmick type. So now he's biker taker era.
You know, it's kind of funny. I was looking at it, and then I noticed that it looks like he has a rebel flag on his left pectoral muscle.
There's an X.
I know what it is. I'm just saying what it looks like. Does it have 13 stars in it?
I don't think so. It doesn't have any stars.
If it had 13.
He's got a biker gang from Scotland on the other side.
Yeah! Whatever he just said.
He said words that I didn't understand.
Unless her teen is so predictable. Sound like Scrooge McDuck.
He is Scrooge McDuck.
He's sitting on his arse while I was swimming in my gold. I don't think you could swim in coins. I think if you jumped off a diving board into coins, I think you would just explode.
You have to be a duck.
That makes more sense.
That's the only way that you can. Why didn't the UPS people come today?
I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they didn't want to stop by because there was roofers next door.
Whatever. They like...
I thought the
shit's out for
roofers were going
delivery
to
at like
steal
10
the
o'clock.
dogs, so I put them inside.
Why would they
Wouldn't let them
steal
outside
it?
or something. I don't know. I don't know those people.
Why would they take him? Be more worried about the chickens.
Also worried about the chickens.
Or if we had goats. I don't know why you're worried about the dog.
I wouldn't mind some goats.
Yeah. I don't think the neighbors would enjoy it.
Are they loud?
It can be.
Why would they not like it then?
Mini donkeys and goats. Roaming around our backyard with the chickens.
Whatever the fuck a goat does. The chicken. They're so loud sometimes. The neighbor behind us has ducks. They're loud as fuck. I'm like, why are they so loud? Oh, Drew, I'm sorry. I forgot you were talking.
They have a lot to say. The ducks. They talk like all the time. They're like, oh, look, we're in water. Back.
That's what it sounds like.
And then they're like, oh, food. And they're like, they literally talk all the time. I think the only time they don't talk is when they are in and sleeping.
Do they roost and stuff? Or do they just float around on water? I don't know what they do.
No, they go into like a coop and stuff.
Do they?
Mm-hmm. I don't think they roost or anything like that, but...
How do they survive winter?
I don't know, sweetie. I've never had ducks. I'm sure you probably have
Maybe
to
it's time to
do
start.
something different. No, thank you.
I want a duck.
I don't want duck poop everywhere. It's bad enough the chickens. Nostalgia. Yeah.
Yeah,
It says
through the
Brooke
dark
Jensen
days.
from NXT has kind of the same look that Drew has with the leather biker jacket. So team up. Robbie says, anyone please can share what this segment is all about as I lost what is happening.
It's all about Drew McIntyre talking shit about CM Punk because CM Punk is trash and that the fans are choosing nostalgia, meaning old wrestlers, over the man that was there through the darkest times of the WWE when everything was televised and fans weren't even allowed there. He carried the company. But yet they would rather have CM Punk when he was their savior. Uh-oh. He's hitting him with a strap. CM Punk's all strapped up. He's from Chicago. Better be strapped up.
He probably doesn't believe in
Oh,
any
he's
of
got
that
pink
stuff.
shoes. Like real pink shoes with yellow bottoms. Are they going to break the table again?
Chris says, I'm sure they will also be stories about the girls in NXT. I mean, come on. With that much cake over there, it's bound to happen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, shit, one had to quit just so she could go make porn. And she was a top star. Like a top star.
Are you talking about Mandy?
Mandy, yeah.
They fired her.
Because of her porn.
She didn't have any porn at that point.
Yeah, she did. That's why they fired her. She had an
just-
OnlyFans, or whatever it was. It wasn't OnlyFans, but it's one like that.
Yeah, but she wasn't naked.
She was too. She showed her butthole.
So you saw it?
I don't know if I've
Was it
seen her.
bleached?
I don't know if I've seen her butthole. I can honestly say I
So
don't
you
know.
saw her butthole. Oh, okay.
If I seen her butthole, I would know if it was bleached or not. And I don't know if I've seen her butthole. I don't think so. I've never actually looked up Mandy Rose's butthole before.
Then how do you know she was showing her butthole?
Because it was all over. Not her butthole, but the words that her butthole was.
Stop.
I'm saying what it was saying.
Do people take it out of context?
No, she got naked. She does naked stuff.
Well, I'm sure she does now. She definitely can now. Chris says, and you know Cora Jade will have stories. I mean, goddamn CM Punk getting a little too cozy over there in NXT, fucking 25-year difference.
That's fine. As long as they're of age.
She's barely of age.
He likes his women like he likes his COVID.
Like he likes his COVID?
Yeah.
19.
19. What was the second one? 19. What's the second thing? What does COVID do? It's 19.
I don't know what's happening. That's getting weird.
I can't remember the second part of that. Anyways, and spread's easy. I just told you it last night.
I don't remember.
I
Sorry.
can't remember.
Chris is like a multiple BFS, including Brawny, Boy, and new BF. Okay.
They're doing this match first then?
Are you saying boyfriend?
Yeah, for Cora.
People's like, dang, 2 minutes? How many times can you say that word? Butthole? I can say a whole bunch more times if it offends you. Butthole, 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 butthole.
Does it say
Butthole?
Nutty butter?
Butthole.
Buddies?
Butthole.
Putties? Oh, muddy bites. Swear to God, it says something completely different on the back. Nice shirt. It's a nice shirt. Okay, so I was wrong in the order, so I don't know how this one's going to end. I thought Woods would interfere in this one for sure. We're going to see the smoke show coming out, though. I'm just glad to get Jey Uso's entrance out of the way.
We have words in the chat. Hey, words. Good to see you tonight. It says sup, sup. Sup. Who's going to qualify? Jay, Colby, Carrion.
Maybe I need a yeet hand. And a scissor hand. So I can have a yeet and scissor.
You can scissor your yeet.
Or yeet
And
on
then
my
talk about
scissors.
buttholes. Sounds about right. Where it's like, what's y'all's favorite super kick?
Thrust kick? Probably the Young Bucks. If I had to pick one.
Because they do it together.
Yeah. I mean, the Usos do it together too, but I like the Bucks better than the Usos. And I would never pick Shawn Michaels, so.
Word says his is sweet chin music.
Shawn Michaels.
I'm surprised you could even see where he was supposed to kick.
He wasn't always cross-eyed.
I'm pretty sure he was always cross-eyed.
I think he got that from Vince McMahon raping him
In the butthole.
in the butthole.
Pickle's rolling his eyes. So I just figured I'd say butthole one more time for him. Oops, sorry, twice. Whoopsie! We got Vlad in the chat. Hey, Vlad! Chris says, what is most embarrassing way to win with transitional move. I'd say an Irish whip into a fruit roll-up is definitely embarrassing.
Oh, yeah, that's terrible. I always thought it was embarrassing when Ric Flair would lose, when he would go to put the figure 4 on and somebody would roll him up. You know, because he's leaning over to grab their legs, and then they grab his head and roll him up. When I was a kid, that was the most embarrassing way to possibly lose, is when you're going to put your finisher on.
Yeah.
But it only happened like once or twice. And cut. I was petting him with a stick. Now
he's going to eat it.
Now he's super excited.
Let's see. Piccolo said, from Sunny. Oh. And then Word says, it was when he got concussed.
His eyes?
I'm pretty sure he was always that way.
It
It's
wasn't
probably
from
why he
Vince?
got concussed. From the roids.
He wasn't on roids.
He wasn't taking them right. He was sticking them in his eye. There, you know what happened.
Makes sense.
Chris says Jericho said he once beat Roddy Piper with an Inzuguri kick. Okay. And then you laughed about it, so I'm sure that's funny. Robbie says Camilla did some good super kicks. Carmella, did some good super kicks. That's because she is like, could do the splits and shit. Piccolo says Dolph Ziggler's super kick.
Yeah, there's a few of them out there.
Robbie says, what about the sit-down
Kenny Omega.
power bomb?
Never been a huge fan of that move. I like the power bomb. I like the choke slam. I like the power slam. Not a huge body slam guy.
Yeah.
I always like the running power slams, like the Junkyard Dog. JYD. And others.
Sophie says, your thoughts on AEW holding a pay-per-view in Australia?
Yes. Awesome. Hopefully it's in the middle of the morning day like WWE did, but they could do it at night. Why does he have a belt out there?
It's a game day thing.
Oh.
And then Georgia Tech won. Georgia Tech's thanking Sheamus for it.
It's America. It's built on the underdog.
That's true. Let's see.
It's funny because we're not the underdog anymore, but we were at the time of the Colonial War.
Chris says, a suplex is possible, hilarious way to lose. Okay. Hi, Vlad. I'm sorry. I don't have my Russian up,
What about
Hello,
something like
though.
a Perfect Plex? Perfect Plex was hard to kick out of.
Sophie says, Psycho Sid died because of cancer.
Yeah. It doesn't discriminate.
Word says, my second fave super kick is Sheamus' brogue kick, then Kofi's. Sophie says, Seth Rollins' super kick. And Ravi says, why do they advertise Pepsi or Pepsi Max like it's some quality drink when it tastes like dog piss? Good God, tell us how you really feel.
They do it because they have to make
Better
money.
go get my Pepsi.
Your dog piss.
Mm-hmm. Piccolo says, who else did some running power slams?
Usually they were big power guys.
Running power slams. What's that?
It's when you just kind of almost drape somebody over your shoulder and then just kind of like move and almost like a half circle type. You're kind of running with them and then slam them down on the ground.
Okay. Chris says, one time Batista power slammed Taker through an announce table that looked devastating. Sophie says it sounds like Corey and Michael Cole will be permanently together again. Really?
So they're going to put the new guy on SmackDown then?
That's a weird combo.
With Bad News Barrett?
Huh. I don't know, Sophie. That sounds not good. Pico says the British Bulldog did one. Lad's got his finger up. And Sophie says,
Yeah,
what is with all the super kick talk? What did I miss? Somebody else?
Somebody asked who the best super kick came from. Who does the best thrust kick, super kick?
Words asked it. Words said, what's y'all's fave super kick?
I don't consider Sheamus's bro kick a super kick or the Claymore a super kick. It's a kick, but if we're just talking about a side thrust kick, then it's different.
Yeah.
Because we're just talking about any kicks, then it's Randy Orton's Legend Killer kick.
And Sophie says, I heard AEW got the Team U version of Becky Lynch last night.
Right.
Basically. Chris says,
Jamie
a swinging neck breaker needs more respect, but sadly it's a jobber move. Sophie says, what did Cross do to be part of this tournament thing?
Nothing. Nobody did. This is just the first round of it. None of these guys did shit.
Robbie says, was the rake to the eyes a cheap shot move?
It's always been. It's a great move. A poke to the eye. So you got a thumb to the eye, a finger to the eye, a rake to the eye. All great classic cheat moves.
They're all working together.
Well, yeah.
All right. Here, let me help you get rid of him.
Yeah, but it's not elimination, so they're going to have to.
But
Uh-oh, there it is. Come on, Daphne. Do better.
Me?
No. The referee.
Oh.
She literally stopped counting before his shoulders broke.
Oh.
And it was at 1. It's not like it would have lost the matches. She would have kept going.
Chris says Power Slam is Braun Strowman finisher. Pico says Strowman did it the most recently.
Yeah, he does.
Sophie says, I like this new type of tournament that WWE has been doing by having triple threat matches.
Do you?
Yeah, it's a Tony Khan thing. You'd like AEW then.
You're definitely an AEW fan. Did you like the 8-man match earlier to start the show?
Robbie says, if you had a Fanta light orange now, that's a quality drink.
Fanta.
Okay,
You know, I can say I've never had a Fanta.
So, Robbie, are you saying light because it has fake sugar in it? Like, is that what light means in England? Like, because here it's diet, right? So I'm just making sure it's the same context. Because I don't drink diet drinks. They're gross, and that's just way worse for you than just having sugar.
Kofi. Taking everybody out. The former world heavyweight champion. By the way, the only former world heavyweight champion in this match.
Yeah. He was a champion.
Jey Uso's only been a tag team champion, and Karrion Kross has only been an NXT champion. Mm-hmm. I mean, he might have had a mid-card title on the main roster, but I don't remember it.
I don't remember it either. Sophie said, who has the best spear in wrestling since there are thousands of people doing it now?
Today? Roman. But ever, probably Goldberg.
Chris says, Cross has a smoke show, that's why he's in.
Yeah.
People's like, nobody. And Sophie's like, it's funny that AEW moved their Forbidden Door pay-per-view to August in London. And then Pico says, Donald Duck. Robbie says, Kofi needs to do better. His moves are so weak. He's old. He's like old, Robbie.
Who?
Kofi.
Yeah, he did. He's old. He's like 45.
Yeah. Like, yeah, dude. Like, he can't do... You know, how much longer is he going to be able to do those moves off the ropes and jumping that high and throwing himself around?
What did Sophie say about the pay-per-view?
It's funny that AEW moved their Forbidden Door pay-per-view to August in London.
Oh, that makes sense. Nothing wrong with that.
Pickle says Sophie's certainly on Dave Meltzer payroll. Is that what that is? Let's see. Chris says, should a low blow be a legal move if it's a finisher? LOL, Ric Flair used it as signature move, but when ref wasn't looking. But if you say it's your finisher, then it should be legal way to get around rules.
No.
Sophie says, I thought the 8-man tag was fun to watch.
Yeah. You'll definitely love AEW.
You would love AEW.
I'm surprised you don't watch it.
You should watch it. Now Ricochet's in there, so you'd really like it.
It's exactly the same thing. It's this style of wrestling. You'd really enjoy it.
Yep, but Robbie says it's just the name of the drink. It's the name of the drink.
Fanta Light.
Fanta Light Orange? Like, does it have other flavors in it or something? Is it more than just orange flavor?
Yeah, it's got the flavor of light in it.
Like lime or something? You know, so it's like, it's light and refreshing. You know what I mean?
No.
Oh. That doesn't make sense to you?
No, not lime. Does lime make things light and refreshing?
Yeah, like, because it's citrusy, like oranges, but, it, you know, like lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
Word says, gotta have diet drinks. You know how much sugar are in drinks these days? Doesn't matter, Words. You're better off drinking the original than you are drinking a diet drink because you think that you're doing good for yourself in diet drinks, so you overdrink diet drinks. And in sugar drinks, you literally will only drink one, and you're fine. But people will drink diet drinks over and over and over and over and over again. 3. And so diet drinks are kind of scary. And the stuff that's in diet drinks are processed man-made stuff. Like, most of it's not from natural plants that may be made into something, but yeah. They don't even, I mean, half that shit, they don't even know what it's going to cause later on. People's like, orange or strawberry drinks are so bad for you. Yeah. I had an orange drink last night. I literally got an orange drink. It's the orange drink from McDonald's.
Oh, the Orange Crush thing?
No, not soda. It was just the orange drink. The high C. Orange.
Nice.
Chris,
oh! Ass to the face. Learned that from his Pasha.
Oh, no. Chris
No
says,
yeet.
like it should be, you get one low blow rule as a match rule, so it makes Hill more dependent on less cheating. Well, that would take all the fun out of it. Word says one Gatorade got like some ridiculous amount of sugar. That's alright. Don't drink 5 of them. So it says there are 2 former IC champions in the tournament and the rest are newbies. Robbie says, bun diet drinks. It's for the weak people. I know a lot of people drink it, but it really isn't that good for you. Sophie says they did tease a Miz heel turn with the way he was talking before. And Word says when one can of soda has like 110% of your daily sugar intake, that's a problem. Well, it is, I guess, if you're drinking 5,000 sodas a day, but so is drinking 5,000 diet sodas a day. It's not good for you. Bill says, oh my god, that rivalry with AJ and Nakamura, the DQ hit in the nuts with what a horrible feud. So it says, I feel like Bad Blood will be like where some feuds that has been going on for a while to end it will be kind of like a reset button. Robbie says it would be called Tropical if it had more than orange in it. Okay. Sophie says Rikishi once again talking
Texas Cloverleaf if he can get his hands locked.
Rikishi once again talking bad about how his son Jay is being handled creatively, and Pico says I couldn't drink OJ anymore, and I used to drink apple juice a lot when I was younger. I can't drink any juices. I don't really like juice.
I like Gio. It's one of my favorites.
I don't mind orange juice now and again, but I don't really drink juice. Robbie says, so this tournament, what does the winner win?
Number 1 contendership to the Intercontinental Championship. They win and dance with Braun Breaker.
Chris says, LOL, low blow match where you have to either hit him or kick him in the balls. Whoever taps first, that be bigger than power slap. Oh, God. Feels like so lethargic.
So there's a dude that I saw in Sports Science. That's it. Jey Uso wins, but not only does he win, he pins Karrion Kross. That's weird.
Yeah.
So Kross is kind of a jobber?
This, I guess. Sophie says, how was the pay-per-view last night? Did you guys like it or didn't like it?
It was okay. There was quite a few title changes and stuff, but nothing too exciting. The new United States champion or whatever, he lost. They made Daniel Garcia. They're trying to make this dude important, and I think all it does is hurt their cred for their whole television deals and everything.
Basically.
Anyways, Britt Baker did lose, and she lost clean, which I was not a huge fan of. To Monet.
To the quitter.
Mariah May's the new world champion. Jamie Hayter showed up on the pre-show. That Saraya, or whatever her name is, she came on afterwards during the press conference and was just like swearing, and she sounded like a 15-year-old girl that had permission to talk any way she wanted to.
Are you kidding?
Oh my fuck, dude.
Jesus Christ.
It was so embarrassing, sad. It was just weird.
Good God, how dumb.
By the way, Sasha was no better.
Who?
Sasha.
Oh, she can't talk worth a shit.
She got on there, and the one dude went to ask her a question, and she's like, "No, I will not date you." Like, what the? Who the fuck even said anything about dating you?
What a weirdo.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it was a train wreck. But
Sounds like it.
I mean, all in all, it was okay.
Sophie says, how is it? Oh, ask that. I love Gatorade. I used to drink orange juice, but I can't have it because of kidney problems.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
They're beating up the kids.
Piccolo says, pretty pony, Ravi. And Ravi says, so all this fuss for Breaker to retain Unicorn Cola. And Piccolo's like, yeah, I'm wondering if the IC title becomes a hot potato. Yeah, because that's so much better. That's a weird thing to, like, hey, let me talk about my life, and this is this. So you should, you know, listen to me because I'm this.
Look, I watched QVC.
Oh, God.
Touchdown!
Sophie says winners of the triple threat goes into a four-way. Yep, they do. Chris says, yeah, I'm sure Rikishi is losing his shit right now because Jey Uso won an IC title tournament match. Sophie says, do you think Gunther will hold onto the championship for over a year?
Yeah. I do.
And then Chris says, yeah, Saraya was losing her shit just because she was in her hometown. Fuck off, send in Del Rio.
Where's that outside? Is this a guy? Yelling.
That's not what he's yelling.
Mm-hmm.
So he says most of the talent are in Germany for their tour. That's why Uncle Howdy versus Chad is the main event. Ravi says, but it's true, Breaker will retain. And Sophie says, with AEW okaying a pay-per-view in London in August next year, I wonder what are the chances of SummerSlam taking place there next year. Chris says, what, Bianca Belair and Fresh Prince, LOL. And then Ravi says, Del Rio, did he go prison? Did he
No, not
did
that
he
I'm
go
aware
prison?
of. He went prison.
Did he go prison?
Free information kit and a free gift card if you get your hair did.
Nice. I don't understand.
She doesn't understand.
Well, I just don't understand why they just didn't deliver it today.
Is it now? It's not in delivery.
No, it says it's out for delivery. I don't understand why
Maybe
they
it's
just didn't
not here
deliver it.
yet.
I think they're that busy on a Monday. They're going to deliver at 8 o'clock at night.
Maybe they say till 9 or 10.
Robbie's like, but has been to prison. So it says, did you guys watch any movies or TV shows this weekend?
I did watch a movie, I think, didn't I? We watched that weird, scary movie that ended up not being scary.
Oh my God, The Beast
With
Within.
Jon Snow.
The Beast Within. Do not recommend. Chris says no, but he is currently wrestling in high school gyms. Meanwhile, Tessa Blanchard is wrestling in stadium in Mexico. Oh, I know. What different situations, but come on.
They need to hurry and get her signed to a big contract that's like incentive the whole time. So if she does anything wrong, she's just out the door without any money. They're losing that ability to have her and Charlotte main event a WrestleMania where it would matter. Like fans are moving on from that because Charlotte's getting older. But she's still pretty young. So it would work if they could hurry and get her.
Right.
Oh, look, it's Randall.
Mr. Randy. He's out there.
So how are they going to do this? And just stay with me for a second. Who's better? And I want honest opinions in the chat. I honestly, who's better, Randy Orton or Fidel Castro? What's his name? Sami Zayn.
At what?
And be honest, wrestling.
Oh. That's funny. Chris says, yeah, now it would matter because they even looking at Tiffany versus Charlotte.
Take it. You say, take it. I can't. He's like, dude, I got shit to do. I got a job. Kids are like, no, you just hold it.
Well, he had his belt. Somebody handed him a belt, and he had that in his hand. So he couldn't take the pin. And so the kid's trying, but his arm's not very long. So he was trying to, like, cup it around the end of it. The poor kid was.
Anyway, the reason I asked that is because Sami Zayn beat Gunther clean just a month ago or 2 months ago.
Right.
So is Randy not as good as Sami Zayn? Because if Randy loses to the same dude, then he has to be worse than Sami
Maybe it's not that. Maybe Gunther has improved
in a month.
Yeah.
To be better than
In a month.
a legend.
Yes. Word says, how do I join WWE? I think you have to do a lot of hard work.
You have to go to one of the training centers of one of the wrestlers. And they're throughout the country. So if you're really interested, you find one of the training centers from an old wrestler. And you go to that. And they will get a hold of the proper people if you show the promise. You worried about getting a seizure?
Uh-huh. I was. was getting a seizure. I was like, oh my God, is that my eyes or is that the TV? So I had to look away and I'm like, it's the TV. Chris says, fuck yeah, Randy doesn't need to sign shit, LOL. But yeah, it's like when the ball players in minors, big league, us fans, when we ask for autographs.
Well, yeah, it was just how he was doing it, though. It's like he had all their pins on top of the boxes opened, too, without the lids on them.
Yeah.
And they're all falling off on the floor and shit. They got me. Randall.
What is it? Who is it? You okay? You dying?
No. It's a piece of wood in my throat.
Why do you have wood in your throat? Is it because you chewed on your stick?
Made it soft.
Gross. Is there somebody at the door, buddy?
Maybe it's your package.
Maybe.
Why is Randy being all baby face?
I don't know. He was just too nice to that kid. It was weird and creepy. The cat's like, what is that? Chris says, I should go to Booker T wrestling school, but then again, it's biker we're talking about that might treat the ladies better, like the one in NXT that D hates. Yeah, ew. Hate.
It doesn't matter where you go, as long as you impress. The Briscoes are the ones that got Hogan in.
Ooh, the youngest man in history.
It's facts. Greatest title ever. It's gone now.
Greatest title. He didn't know. He didn't know.
Did he know?
He had no idea.
I heard he didn't know.
I heard that too. Chris says, or I can go to Thunder's wrestling school in San Antonio. Well, they'll just put you through a shit ton of New Japan style matches.
It's all how you get the crowd involved. So it's all how you look and portray a character with believability. It doesn't matter if you're a
That's a crazy
babyface
double
or
play.
a heel.
That guy really fucked over his teammates with that.
Yeah. He rolled into what, 643?
Sure. I don't know the number, so I can't help you.
Who threw the first pit? Well,
So the pitcher threw the ball. The hitter hit the ball. It didn't go very far, so it bounced to the not third baseman, but the guy between the shortstop.
Yeah.
Third base and
That's
second base.
6, yeah.
So then he threw it to second base. That guy got out, and the second base threw it to first base and got that guy out.
643.
So it was a pretty quick double play. He's gonna face a man! Duh. Man, duh. Oh no, he's up his ass. That you're up there? He doesn't realize that you're in his ass? Good God. Now it's not us talking about buttholes, Pico. Randy's talking about buttholes now too.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. It's talking about buttholes.
He said the butthole.
It's all about buttholes.
And sometimes it is all about the butthole.
I guess. According to Randy, it must be.
Butthole, butthole. It's true. Dad was a legend. Do you think he's going to end up kicking himself in the head?
Can he get his leg up that high?
Well, he's a legend killer, and he's a legend now.
Oh. How would he do that? How would you kick yourself in the head?
That's the thing. How's it
I don't think he could get his leg that high. Colin J is in the chat.
Long?
Hey, Colin.
Didn't we just have a long-ass one with Drew McIntyre?
Uh-huh. Says, I made it. I was busy. Cool. Busy. Now that I'm here, someone else was talking about buttholes. Was it Livermore? No, it was Mandy's.
Yeah, we did talk about Mandy's butthole for a minute.
We talked about that.
Anybody Googled to see if it was bleached?
He's never been put in his place, but I'm going to attempt to put him in his place this Saturday with a bash of bashness. Oh no, not Family and Demons.
I don't see it happening.
I don't see it happening either. Yeah, Piccolo says, if you were a jobber, had to lose against one out of these AEW guys, El Vikingo, Sammy Guevara, or Mark Quinn.
Who was the second one?
Sammy Guevara.
Who would I have to lose to? Anyone?
Yeah, who? If you were a jobber and had to lose against one out of these AEW guys, who would it be?
I feel like the first one is a jobber.
Right?
The second one is mid-card.
They did kind of try to push him a little bit there for a minute.
And then the last one is not a jobber by any means, but he's a tag team guy. So the only one that's a singles wrestler that's not a jobber already is Sammy Guevara. So it'd be Sammy Guevara. They're not going to take Mark Quinn, split a tag team to have him wrestle a jobber on TV. If anything, that would be some weird, like, dark or house show type thing. Too gargantuan. Their chests, same size. Neck, Braun's bigger. And that dude's a big fat guy.
Mm-hmm. Robbie says, I'm not sure Randy knows what's in store, LOL. I don't know. But if I have to listen to him talk for 15 minutes again, I'm going to poke my eyes out or something. Shove cotton in my ears. Colin says, I would rather lose to El Vikingo. What do you mean he's the only one that's been a world champ? Robbie's like, is Hook
No
a
idea
jobber?
who that dude is. Hook. Yeah. In real life, yes. In AEW, for some reason, no. It's like Garcia.
That guy's still alive. That's funny.
Who was he?
He was like the butler in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, yeah. I remember him.
Yeah, that was him on that commercial. Colin says, are you guys on crack or something? Not Mandy Rose back. No, nobody's on crack.
What
Colin
about
says,
Mandy
Robbie,
Rose's
watch
butthole?
the product. And Robbie says, Collins, your comments doesn't help me, right? Chris says, who's the best MLB jobber? There's so many, Chris.
There's no such thing.
And
I mean, if you make it
that's
to
just
the
not the
show,
way it goes.
you're definitely not a jobber, but I know what you're saying. Maybe somebody that bats, like, under the Mendoza line. which is 200.
Calls.
What about the catcher for Pittsburgh? He's old.
He's a jobber. Colin says, that's another one I'd rather lose the Garcia than any of them other two.
Ugh.
You'd rather lose to Garcia.
No, thank you.
Gross. Now we know you have something wrong with you. It's not the talk that you come in and talk about buttholes like you're a 12-year-old child and think it's hilarious.
You can talk about buttholes. We did.
It's different. His is like licking women's buttholes and wanting to drink their poop, and he's literally a shit eater.
Okay, calm down.
And so it's kind of gross. That's just gross.
End it.
On levels.
Okay. What are you watching?
None of your business.
I want a tomahawk.
Why?
Do they make those?
I don't know. Ask your
Have you not seen them anywhere?
I have never seen one.
I wonder how people get them.
This Piccolo says, every time Colin G enters the chat, I feel like I'm around my 15-year-old cousins. Right? Colin's like, what are you talking about? I literally got on and the first thing I heard was you guys talking about ball.
True,
because Randy was talking about beating up somebody's ass. He literally said it. That wasn't me. That was Randy Orton saying that shit. He was talking about beating up somebody's ass. People's like, tell me about your farts, Colin. Colin's like, are you the same girl that said you live Morgan in the knees, but you're in the hospital? Who? You?
What?
I have no idea what Colin's talking about now. Chris says, yeah, I'd say Matt Carpenter or Paul Goldschmidt is jobbers.
Paul Goldsmith fell off that much? He was like a stud for a long time.
Chris says, yeah, that is gross. And I say some bad shit. I was like, question marks? So I can't talk about a women's butthole slightly, but you want to ask me about farts? Okay, let's talk about Dragon Lee. People's like, I can concur. People's like, wasting my last fucking 10 minutes in peace. Don't do it, Picola. Don't do it. Don't do it.
What is this? Oh, the Bash in Berlin.
I'm like, what is what? That? I don't know.
2-hour countdown show. T.
They sound funny.
The T Megapass.
Colin's like, how do you not know what I'm talking about literally a week or two ago? This is the same girl that said that she was laying in the hospital and that she was Liv Morgan's niece. I understand what you're saying, Colin. Who in the chat are you saying is that?
Was it Ayla?
No.
Oh.
It wasn't. It was somebody else. It was just some rando person. That's why I'm confused.
About Liv Morgan's?
No. The person he's talking about was a completely different person. I said, when you were talking about tomahawk steaks, I said you should ask your niece. Because she works at a goddamn fucking meat shop.
Right.
That's what I was saying. I wasn't talking about some person that was in our chat 5 weeks ago about whatever their thing was. I don't know that person. Bill's like, listen, man. Colin's like, how can you forget such an abomination of a comment? But I didn't forget the comment. I choose to forget the comments, though. Colin says, you're free to go on and off your phone. You're wasting your own time. No one cussed you fucking bad. Hey, Colin, no, we don't. We don't. No. We don't go after our mods. No. You
gotta be nice. Sort of.
Like, mm-mm.
You can call me names.
Rossi. Well, there you go. Well, that did it. What'd you say? Because I didn't get them all. Anyways, moving on. Word says, did y'all watch AEW London? We watched some of it,
Yes.
words. Like, we kind of know the gist of what happened.
Yeah, I mean, I had it on my computer.
Chris says, I guess Rockrod, aka Raquel Rodriguez, is still recovering. Now she is longer than Jamie Hayter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor girl. I don't know what it was. It was something with her skin.
Yeah, it was some kind of like
Or allergic
immune
reaction. Yeah.
immune thing or something. I don't know. It was horrible, and she came back for the Royal Rumble thing, and then she just left.
Yeah. Maybe she was. She had something that was catching.
I don't know. As Piccolo says, you're free to get off my lawn, and Words is like, it didn't like how early it was. Robbie says, these women tag titles are becoming sought after finally.
Yeah, it's nice to have some sort of importance tied to them for sure.
Chris is like, yeah, Dee doesn't have time to remember all this shit, Colin. Well, I mean, it's not that this shit doesn't... It's not that I don't remember weird things like that. I mean, yes, if you mention it, I'm going to be like, oh, yeah, I remember that. But I don't want to. Do you understand? I don't care. You guys are lucky that I remember certain things about you. Because I show interest. So that's it.
Braun Strowman. Throws him into the corner. This is a powerhouse right here.
Oh, Peel's like, he's just a spaz. Ain't bothered by this nut hugger. All right, Colin, I get it. But he wasn't cussing at you. That's the point. He said he was wasting his last fucking 10 minutes of peace. He didn't say you were wasting and then swore at you. Just stop.
So Braun has good offense. And
then you swore at him. So.
Braun just slides to the outside. They're actually showing Braun just getting beat up. It's dumb.
Oh. And they're making sure to show that Braun Strowman's a weak.
Mm-hmm.
He's weak, bitch. He's a weak ass bitch.
Weak sauce. Oh. Did it? Did it, Corey? Was it really on the Richter scale? We gotta see his fat jiggle. Jingle, jingle.
Right. Chris says, yeah, but there are still participation trophies, tag trophies. Chris says, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would have said the same thing to you. Like, I don't want to remember because it was goddamn weeks ago. Yeah, who cares? Chris says, speaking of B word, we still haven't seen Kiana James anymore. God damn it.
I know. She was the greatest thing to come to Raw since fucking Charlotte Flair back in the old days.
Yeah. Who is she?
I don't know if I can do it without coughing. Kira James, bitch!
That's right. Kiana James, bitch. That's who she is. Alright, Robbie says that guy Braun lights out from that. Ooh, lights out. And Colin wants him to bring back the European belt.
Yeah. Or just watch AEW where they have like 14 of them. They have Atlantic belts and Pacific belts and Chinese belts and Japanese belts. Mexican belts.
Just bring out all the belts. Just bring back every belt so everybody can have one. Participation trophies everywhere.
The Canadian belt. The Alaska Northeast belt.
Rob is like, whatever happened to the USA title?
It's on.
Are you
Friday.
talking about the one that LA Knight has?
Yeah, after Logan lost it, it kind of lost its glitter.
Luster.
I'm just teasing.
Nobody shines it as well as he did.
Yeah.
He took it in the shower with him.
Mm-hmm. He slept with it at night.
Pico is like, is Kiana James injured? I don't know. I don't care. She needs to be out there.
I want to at least say her name.
Colin says they ruined it as soon as they made it look the way it does. The U.S. title? Robbie says, does LA have it? Yeah, he has it in his
he beat
pocket,
him.
probably.
He probably doesn't carry it around with him like Logan.
He doesn't keep it everywhere.
We could watch Jake Paul fights and see Logan with the championship belt.
Something like that, anyways. Oops, sorry.
Matt Olson laying down some heavy wood, hitting it way up there.
Wow, that guy almost caught it. He had his hands up for it and everything. Oh, my goodness.
Do the do.
I was like, that, and then it calls us. If she is injured, I have a chance. Oh, yeah, something about buttholes more. Feels like participating. Yes. And says, U.S. title.
Yeah, the United States. Oh, shit.
Excuse me.
Bronson going up top. He could end it right here.
Is that really super? I don't think so. Don't hurt yourself.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Lord.
Braun just throws him
Good
like
God.
he's wrestling midgets.
Ew, he's spitting in his beard. Gross, gross, gross!
Oh, big clothesline! But he doesn't take him off his feet.
Kick him.
That big boot did, though.
That super
he's
kick
back
was
up.
great. He should do more of those.
Oh, big splash in the corner by the big man. Look at that! How many men manhandle Bronson?
Robbie's like, surprisingly, this match is half decent.
Yeah. Well, it's two big guys.
Well, Braun Strowman better be careful. He has a broken neck.
Oh. Oh, Bronson's leaving.
Oh, he's
That's
done.
wise. That's wise. That's a hell of a wrestling move. Sometimes you just gotta leave.
That sounds about
Make
normal.
like a tree and get out of there. Oh, Bronson followed up!
Oh, God!
From behind!
Not attacking from behind!
Oh, and he spit on him.
Of course he spit on
Well,
him.
he
He
spit-
spit all over his beard,
Spit
too.
towards his foot.
Ew,
And spit at
gross.
him.
That's nasty.
Big Bronson could do a push-up. Big fat guy.
Oh, no.
Oh, God! He's gonna break the board!
Oh, no. Not
Oh,
the
you
board
reversed it.
breaking.
Oh, fat man! It's gotta be a double count out. It's gotta be a draw. Bronson left. He's going back to where Triple H is.
He doesn't want to stick around? Why is he leaving? Is it because he wants to find the Miz and beat him up instead? Oh, because he's getting a garbage can waiting for him.
He's waiting.
Oh.
Oh, God!
Pico is like, how come this is no DQ?
I have no idea.
I don't know what's
I'm
happening.
surprised it's still going. I figured it would be over. Who the fuck is these two? Nerds.
Nerds.
Get out of his way. He said get out of my
Nerds.
way. Now guess
God.
what? You got thrown into something.
Oh my God,
Oh,
not the
not through
snack
the-
table!
Oh, had a briefcase came and hit him. Oh no. They're using people as weapons.
Good God. Jesus Christ. Cheese and rice.
They're
Feels like,
lobbing human beings at each other.
So it looks like Caitlin Clark rolled an ankle. God
Oh, fuck.
damn it.
That's the only reason I watch. You know, there's I always ask Voldemort over here if Caitlin Clark's playing. Is Caitlin Clark playing? Because I'll forget.
Right?
Because I can't remember the damn team she plays for.
Right?
She had a game tonight, but I couldn't find it on that one. And for whatever reason, it won't log me into the normal one.
That's weird. Robbie
So,
says,
or
it's
I
good,
would've been
good now,
watching it.
LOL. And feels like Strowman is ogre-like. That's why we're not springing for the extra insurance. That's funny.
That's a big, heavy piece of steel. Oh, God, that poor car. Oh! Oh, shit! Oh, fuck you! He just landed on the concrete on his head. Oh, please, okay.
Did he say Porky McBrawl?
I have no idea what you heard.
I heard Porky McBrawl.
Probably. That sounds like something that somebody would say.
Sounds like something
Porky
Corey
McBrawl.
would say. Chris says, yeah, this is some BS right here with Reed. Like, that's stopping the Wyatt Six from ending.
Look, he's got a
Reed
pipe.
right
Oh,
now.
God, he hit him with a pipe.
Oh, no. Not an actual fan of Wyatt Six. Just saying you have a monster group that can take him out. And then Chris says, or even Wyatt Six and Judgment Day can do both jump Reed. See what I'm saying?
Bronson Reed's
Chris.
trying to leave. There's a fence up there. Thank God he can get out of here. How did Braun get on top of the car?
I don't know.
He's
I think
just
he
on
put
the
himself
truck.
up there. He's
The
like,
windows are going to blow out of this thing.
He's like, okay, guy. Oh, let me get ready.
They shorted out the lights. I think it was supposed to have a little bit more explosions. I think it failed. Get the trainer out here. We got 2 piles of lard out here. We need to get them carted off.
Piles of lard. Good God.
Live from Brazil.
What is it? What kind of monster's out there?
Oh, you didn't know? NBC and Peacock. So, you know the greatest thing that's ever happened to football?
What is it? What's the greatest thing?
They took 2 teams
2 of them.
and they said, we're going to have you play in Brazil. In this legendary stadium down there, right?
Okay.
So, the gangs are so bad down there that they want you to stay in groups. They're going to, like, you're going to have protection details, right? So it's like, why the fuck are we even doing it?
Right.
Then they said, under no circumstance can you wear green, because that's one of the main colors, like blue in Los Angeles.
Oh.
Like red and blue, right? Mm-hmm. So no green. And they're like, okay. What teams do you think they decided to send down there?
Every single one that has green. The Jets, because they're all green.
Right. So
And
the
who's
Eagles.
Oh, yeah, the Eagles
And
are
the
green.
Packers.
Oh, the Packers are green, too.
So they're
Yeah.
the only 3 teams that have them, and the Jets aren't going.
Right.
So then they're like, what fuck uniforms are we going to use? And they're like, well, you guys can just use your all-white aways. So we're all going to wear the same fucking uniform? We know who's on whose team.
Well, I guess the Packers could use their gold, because they do have that secondary color.
Right. I'm just saying, like, come on.
I know. How dumb is that?
Like, let's not be stupid.
They're like, you can't wear green. We should pick the teams that have green as their uniform colors. That would be fantastic. What PR person said this was okay, you morons?
Ooh, I got some teams. Let's do the Eagles for sure, and the Jets. And they're like, no, we can't do the Jets. They suck. Yeah, but they got Aaron Rodgers. This year he's not going to blow his Achilles out. And they're like, no, let's do his old team. At least that's who I think it is. I'm pretty sure it's the Packers. But I'll look it up real quick.
That's funny.
NFL Brazil. Yeah, Green Bay Packers will face off against the Philadelphia Eagles.
In Brazil.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. It's definitely.
Fucking retards. Good God.
Just don't wear green, and you guys will be fine.
Words is like, my car! Rob was like, and his back is shot from that landing. Chris says, like, I'm not a fan of both groups, but logically speaking...
He landed right on his head.
Logically speaking, you have a so-called threat to show. Do something about it, right? WWE is so stupid. They insult our intelligence. Well, some of us anyway. Yeah, some people think that they believe all this, that this is real. Car compactor. Robbie's like, go on me, gals. And then Picole's like, then you'll bow. Chris says, but I also get those groups are heels, so they don't care. Then Picole's like, better ask somebody. Word says, yes, Brazil loves football. Oh, wait, I think they meant soccer.
Yeah, it's the wrong football.
Chris says, it's weird how my ethnic country, El Salvador, is clean from gangs now, yet just a few hundred miles South America, they still gang infested.
You know, it's crazy how they did El Salvador, though. El Salvador, I think they all just came here. They're gangs, right? Because that's MS-13. They're El Salvadorian, right?
Word says, in my
Oh,
car.
I guess.
The insurance company is never going to believe this. What?
El Salvador, that's where MS-13's from.
Oh, yeah.
And then their government said, fuck it. So they locked everybody up in prison.
Yep.
All of them.
Mm-hmm.
Any affiliation, anything. And I would assume there's some innocent people in prison there.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they did it just the most humane way. So anybody that looked like trouble is probably spending life in prison. But yeah, they cleaned it up. And a lot of people are like, yeah, that's the way you do it. But I feel like there's got to be an in between.
Yeah.
At least like catch them doing something wrong.
Right. Catch them doing something.
But I'm pretty sure that's what MS-13 is. I think they're from El Salvador. Cutting people up with machetes.
Oh, my shit's delivered, I think.
Yes. Nothing? No love? There he is! We got Butch coming out first. He's going up against Xavier Woods and somebody else. I can't remember who it was. Oh, and the Mister.
The Miz came out.
So this is just stupid because obviously Triple H in the back basically just said, okay, Butch is going. So we'll put him in against somebody that has been jobbing to people and Woods, who's shit. Yes, it is. Well, Kofi didn't make it, so now it's up to Xavier. Will Kofi come down and cost Woods somehow to add to their feud? Or am I just talking to myself here?
He might. I don't know why, but I guess he could.
I just feel like they have to keep at that. Rubbing that sore spot.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know, though. I mean, I guess, but it'd be weird. Chris says, yeah, MS, we use machetes. I've seen that prison. They said they will never get out.
Oh, yeah. It's light. It's over.
Word says, how do y'all feel about Xavier Woods' gaming channel?
Never heard of it. I mean, I know what it's called, so
About
I
Fan
shouldn't
Down?
say that. But I've never
watched it.
To be honest, I don't even know what platform it's on.
True, right?
So if it's on TikTok or if it's on
YouTube
or the Twitch or whatever. But yeah, I have no idea anything about it other than that it exists.
Chris says MS started in LA from Salvadorian teenage rock kids. They formed the gang and then it went to El Salvador after the Civil War they had. Because that military gang mentality.
Yeah, and then they just like to cut people up with machetes.
Chris says Woods' game is on Twitch.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I have a Twitch because we had to use it for 3 months, 90 days when we got suspended. So we have an account there, but have not been on there for 4 years.
Oh, yeah.
Because we got suspended our first, month.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was October.
Yeah, it was the end of
31st.
October, yeah.
October 31st.
Yeah, and we missed the Royal Rumble that year in 20. You live. I mean, we still did it live on Twitch, but... And then we were back by February.
Yes. Oh, no.
Oh, God.
That was terrible.
That landing looked like it hurt. Wayfair. It's like welfare, but for wayfarers. Nobody wants to sit in the chairs. Shut the trap. Horses. Oops, balls, bears, elephants, and lions. Do you remember that? Circus fruit?
Mm-mm.
This is a good cereal back in the day. So cool. If you're into cool things.
I don't think so. Chris says Woods games on Twitch, and Pete Dunne been losing on Raw but winning in NXT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. He'll win tonight, but yeah, he's just that's who he is. He's an NXT guy. He's got the size and athleticism to compete in NXT.
True.
None of your business who the chefs are. And Andy Reid. Hey, Flo. Bundle it.
Bundle. Oh. Chris says, yeah, Pete always reminded me of Taz. Saw that his career also is like Taz.
Yeah.
Is it?
He's a lot smaller than Taz, but yeah. Like muscle-wise.
Are you ready? Every Friday. It's down. It's down. With the
September 13th, it's coming.
It's down with the smacking.
It's down with the smackdown. Smackdown. Yeah, non-factor. The bruiserweight. It's hilarious. Come on. Oh, this is a tough one. Because I don't like Woods either. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't mind if The Miz won, but it makes no sense. NXT No Mercy coming up this Sunday. Spinaroonie! Hopefully he doesn't blow out an Achilles again. Come on, Miz. A little DDT. A front move. Double knee. Uh-oh. 2 DDTs. 1, 2. And Butch kicks out. Come on, Sheamus. Come down and beat up Butch. Did you bring in your gifts?
No. Well, I brought them in from outside.
Could have brought them in. Could have done an unveiling live. Did you buy wrestling stuff? Your butt? Your butt?
My knee.
Oh, your knee.
It's all stiff. It's so supposed to be.
Uh-oh.
Who do you think's gonna win this?
Butch, 100%. What? Guarantee wins it.
Why?
Who else is gonna win it?
Him win it.
Is Woods gonna win? Woods is holding Miz by the butthole. Poor Miz. He's like, dude.
You and your bubble talk.
He had him by the butt. He literally had his fingers up his
You're the one
butt.
that started the bubble talk today, Charles.
It's fine. I can say butthole. It's wrestling gab. Tonight it's butthole gab.
Excuse me.
Uh-oh. Oh, go! Power bombed him right on top of Miz. 1, 2, and 3. No, Miz kicks out. Let's see if Butch can kick out.
Go. Oh, okay, did it.
Did what? Sat down.
Yeah, I got all settled again.
I did it.
I gotta wait for my knee to start aching. I feel like
Put
I
your
have
knee up like this.
How-
That's what I do. This one's aching because it's
all
cocked.
cocked, all
'Cause
weird.
that leg of the Tay.
Yeah. Have whatchamacallit, flu-like symptoms.
Really?
Yeah, it's from my muscles are all like sore.
Oh.
Not like sick flu, just you know what I mean. Like
From
I
doing
really want to
stuff?
just like my whole body's like I hate you. And it's gotten worse because it's a little bit chilly in here, so like I'm getting stiff. I'm gonna sat all day pretty much.
Butch. Trying to do something cool.
Yeah, oh, he stomped on hands. Once again. Good for him doing that.
Come on, Miz. Somehow win this. I don't care how. Just do it anyways. There it is. But Butch will get in there. See? Told you. Now, Butch throws him out and pins Woods after the skull crushing. No, Miz saved him.
Miz is like, oh, hell no. I'm not going to be gone that far.
Now Miz is going to tap. I'd rather
Nah.
have him just pin.
Just grab Xavier right there. Grab him. Grab Xavier.
Well, he's not going to tap.
Lay on
him.
top of Xavier. There you go. There. See. I knew it was going to be a bunch of weird stuff. Let's see.
Oh.
Chris says, Travis, were you a fan of Buff Bagwell?
I didn't hate Buff, but I didn't love Buff. But I did love Buff with Scott Steiner. Like, I thought that was great. When he got all buff, like literally buff.
Chris says, or he said that. And then Word says, do you remember the Don't Try This at Home PSA?
Yeah,
Do you think anyone tried any of those moves at home? Yes.
of course we did.
Oh, no.
We all did it.
He pulled the ref out.
I was always trying to put somebody in the Scorpion Death Locker, the figure four.
Have Shame come in there and ruin it for him.
It's too late.
Chris says, yeah, I was going to ask you guys that if you're not busy, if you can go live from NXT No Mercy only for Joe Hendry match,
Probably.
as it could be historic if a TNA wrestler wins a WWE title.
It'd be kind of fun. I thought he was actually with them now. But I know what you're saying.
When is it?
Is it the main event?
No, I mean
It's
like
Sunday.
the No Mercy one's on Sunday.
Mhm. This Sunday.
What time on Sunday?
I don't know.
Is it during the day or at night?
Okay, cool. Don't even know what country it's in. I would assume it's in America, so probably at night.
Chris says people saying he won't win like Jordan Grace didn't win, but maybe he could win, people say. Damn it, my shows got fucked up by the Phillies. It's on Sunday, and yes, main event, it's at 7 p.m. So the whole pay-per-view starts at 7?
Yeah. Eastern, so far.
Okay. We just have something during the day, and so that's why. On Sunday?
Is that the first?
Yes.
I did not know that. I don't know the date. Like, oh my gosh. I thought I was like a week away. Oh. So
Ooh, you better watch your mouth and get soap in it. Chris says it's in Florida still. Not in Florida.
what's it called?
NXT?
The-
No Mercy?
Yeah, that's what I put. No mercy. It's in
He's
Denver.
that dude.
It's in Denver, Colorado.
He's a dude and a dog.
At least that's what it says on here. I can't believe they give this guy mic time. He's bitching. What, 35? They're all cheering for him.
That's funny.
It's like our warm-up. $7 p.m. Eastern.
Not the 7 p.m. Eastern.
Genius, genius, genius. Chad Gable is American made.
Who's this person?
Lola Vice.
Oh.
Never trust a big butt and a nice smile.
It's a Denver, Colorado. See,
I just
it would have just given us all that information. We would have never had to even look up, watch, or anything.
okay. Let's look at her ankle. She's oh, yeah, she rolled it there. He doesn't look devastating though.
It's probably just a sprain. Walk it off. Walk it off. That's the best thing you can do for sprains. Walk it off. Chris like, oh yeah, Lola Vice, baby. Ooh, it's Colorado. Yeah, it's in
Rocky Mountain
Colorado.
High. Seen it rain and fire from the sky. Talk to God and listen to his casual reply. I put you, I sent you a thing on TikTok
You did?
for 5 scary movies.
Ooh, 5 scary movies. Not the scary movies.
Arguably the scariest movies ever made. Except for one's not The Exorcist. So it can't be. Since that's the scariest movie.
Right?
Remember when she came down the stairs upside down?
Yes. That doesn't scare me.
Oh yeah, because that's so normal to see women run downstairs backwards.
Are you talking about the one we just watched that you were like, it was so scary when I was a kid? I'm like, is it as scary now? And you're like, no.
Yeah, that one. Still scary when she came down the stairs.
Pea soup through her upper?
Yep.
That shit's hilarious. No way you can think that that's scary.
Still the scariest movie ever made.
That's just silly.
Look at. I don't know what just happened. Okay. Look at this. So they're dynamiting right here. Because they're mining.
Man news.
Look at this.
All those people are dead.
Pretty sure that wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, hell no.
The whole fucking...
What kind of mine was it?
I don't know.
I want to know what it was. What kind of mine?
I will send it to you. Literally might even clog the river, which will make a lake.
Dumb assholes. They'll have to clear it out because they can't have the river clog like that. They'll have to do something to fix it a little bit. Because it'll cause flooding if they don't. Dumb, stupid fucks.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to happen.
Well, the mining isn't supposed to happen. That's not a nature thing. That's a man-made stupid shit. Greatness is earned, motherfuckers, especially when you golf. Okay? Okay. Everybody got that? Good. It's the night before
That's like our house.
the bash. That looks so fake.
Oh, it's definitely
I know it's not, but that looks so fake. But yeah, I've seen this one before. It's hilarious. They're both just like, okay.
Surprised the cat doesn't.
No, he just leaves. He fucking just leaves, just like, this is stupid.
The dog will do the same.
Just like, this is dumb. I don't even know why. And the person on the phone's like freaking out, like, why didn't you do something? It's like, right?
Hey, there's those big sloths I was talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, Travis. Big sloths.
Caucasians are a little crazy sometimes.
Yeah, they are.
This is some shit I would do. They're on the golf course.
Oh, it's a bear.
Yeah, watch. He's all still. He's like, fuck it. Look, your bear's just chilling there. Obviously didn't like the noise.
Bear's like, whoa, what's going on?
Dude's like, okay, let's go to the next hole. Good thing they're recapping that first hour in case nobody was home from work yet. Ooh, what kind of explanation did they give you? Oh, God. Saw Scarface.
Oh, God, more of this?
We're the bad guys.
Why are they still talking and stuff? It's weird.
Do you want a cow that looks like that?
Yes. Isn't he cute? Oh my god, the Highland cows are so adorable. They don't even look real. They have to be like really, really mini minis. There's no way.
The Terror Twins. There's another one.
Yeah, Terror Twins, alright, gross.
Whoop-de-doo, Basil. Oh, that's what I need to do. There's the wax up her nose.
Oh no.
Oh, you gotta do it fast. Did she do it? Can't see.
Yeah, she's trying to like
Oh.
loosen it up a little bit, it looks like. I'm not gonna pull it. She's gonna pull it. Ow.
The way to do it would be to hook your car up to it and get in the car and drive.
Good God. What the fuck?
Watched him do it on Jackass with a tooth. It was so funny.
Ripped the guy's
He still
tooth.
doesn't have that tooth.
Yeah, ripped it right out of his face.
It wasn't a like his regular tooth.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was a permy tooth too. Why
Yeah.
would you? It's so dumb.
He didn't
They did
know.
some really
They
stupid
told him
shit.
he could put it back in.
They do some really stupid shit. Is it ever
This
gonna
is
happen?
lasting too long.
I'm done. They lost my interest.
They're only halfway done with the whole thing.
I know. That's why they lost my interest.
Okay, fast forward it to them.
Doesn't even matter. Oh. It probably won't even happen. They still probably won't even do it.
Oh yeah, it was filled with hair.
You shouldn't do that. Like, it's fine to trim them up and stuff, but you shouldn't pull out all your nose hairs. Do you know what your nose hairs do? They actually filter things. They filter out gross out of the air into your body. Weirdos. Oh, they're talking about Psycho Sid, everybody!
That's classic. Look at this.
What's the main event tonight?
It's Bo Dallas.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Not broad. He's like, okay. His girlfriend, whoever he was talking to, was like, I don't want to mess with that.
That's weird.
Psycho Sid.
Sid Udy.
Just got the psychoness. Chris says, yep, and your ears wax as well. It was Sid Justice, Sid Vicious, and Psycho Sid.
Oh, my dog died.
Mm-hmm.
He was so big and
6'9".
Just so badass. Arn Anderson tried to kill him.
Like on purpose?
Oh yeah, stabbed him like 17 times with a pair of scissors.
Why?
They got in a fight at a hotel room.
And so Iron was on drugs?
Sid was.
Mm.
And I think Sid attacked him. But both of them were all bloody and literally tried to kill each other. Big dude.
Mm-hmm. Piccolo says Steve and Larson talk about him as a long-running bit. I'm sure they are sad about his passing.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Pandas. They're incredible athleticism.
I love pandas. I like watching them on these videos because they're so stupid. Fucking pandas. I like them when they're Undertakers are just like pandas? And they like carry them around everywhere and they're just like, whatever. Like, nothing bothers them. Like, da da da, la la la.
It's too much.
Chris says, I'm sure Jim Cornette also sad at passing of Sid.
Yeah. They all work together at some point in the industry. Ugh. Old Jim Cornette. You don't hear that name very often anymore. That'd be fun as fuck.
You're fine.
She's got little jetpacks on her legs.
How do they go? Like, just like
little propellers.
air or something? Or
Probably propellers.
like, how do you make them go? They can't be electric or anything. You gotta have like
Probably battery.
air or water or something, right?
Battery.
Battery. Colin's like, rip Sid Vicious. Yeah, it's definitely sad days in wrestling when all those guys that were around in your childhood, if you're that old, aren't around anymore and they die.
I know. One of these days it's going to be Hulk Hogan.
And Travis is gonna be all over himself, just will never be able to function again.
It's true American.
Oh, Chris says my boy Drew Kaiser back next Monday.
It's about
Next
damn
Monday's
time.
Zelina. Yeah.
With our feud with
Son-
PFC.
Sonia?
Mm-mm.
PFC feud.
Look how terrifying this would be.
Oh, I saw this a little while ago. Like if you leave your car, like all these ones are stay fine pretty much, but those ones up there, not so much. The whole building's gone.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah. There it goes. Bye-bye, building. It's like, bleh. Oh, look, something came from out of nowhere. Somebody else's car. Yeah.
Did you see the tornado? No, I was taking a nap in the parking lot. All right, we got Chad Gable. The greatest Olympian of all time.
Chris says, dude, just look at that Titantron, the flag. That's fucking Cody's group, man. And they got the do all the darkness for this weird group.
Here he comes. Grandpa Howdy. guy had a spider come out of his ear.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen it with the peroxide?
Yep. Seen that one too. Yeah. She's like, I feel like I've got something in my ear.
We should get some of these kind of face things. The full mask.
Why?
Because they're awesome.
That's
Can
weird.
literally be anybody you want.
Could you?
Mm-hmm.
Here's everybody's favorite group, I guess. Now the Wyatt Six. Cool. This guy.
There again, another shitty name for a group.
Wow.
Is that a hyena? Look at this.
A hyena? Well, it says it's a brown hyena.
Yeah. I don't read.
Yeah, it's just a baby.
Cute shit. That's where werewolves came from, because the guy had one.
Mm-hmm.
And he would sick it on people. And so they thought it was this mysterious creature of the dark, because they'd never seen anything like it before. Because most people hadn't been to
Right.
Asia or whatever, Africa.
Africa. Mm-hmm.
You know, in the 1400s.
Right.
And so it was just terrorizing. This is to do this bad thing, you know.
That's fine. Chris says, funny uncle already having a TV match. He's a jobber. Even Fiend only had one TV in 2 years, and that was against Owens on SmackDown during No Fans Arena. Chris says, stupid retribution camera angles. I don't know. The whole shit's just dumb. For me, I get it. People like it. I'm not a fan. I do not care. The wearing of the mask thing is weird. It's just...
Oh, he's not going to wear it during that match, is he?
I don't know, but probably. These are those I was not selected for the Olympics. Those were hilarious. Oh God,
Oh,
they
missed it.
They had those playing like the whole time. It's funny as shit.
All right, so he is wrestling in that. Oh, you're gonna miss it again. Well, then she gets the other one.
Jesus. People's like, so this is quite topical. Yeah, it's
Yeah, like a topical
I
cream.
think a lot of people are liking it.
on a rash. I mean, it's like, what do you want him to be? Does Bo just dominate? And you just have him pin him and it's over, or what? I mean, I don't know what you do here.
P.O. says, have you seen any reviews of the new Crow movie?
No?
I have not. I saw somebody on TikTok that had seen it, but I didn't listen to a review of it because I'm like, I don't know if I really want it. Or it was a guy, maybe. I just didn't want to hear what they had to say. Chris says, he looks stupid. Looks like a create a wrestler. He's trying too hard. It doesn't fucking work. Feels like this whole Uncle Rowdy Howdy thing. It reminds me of the iterations of trying to replace the OG Crow. Because Brandon Lee will always be the Crow, right? Yeah, it was weird when they tried to do another one without him. It was weird. Chris says, and goddamn virtue signaling, saying, yeah, like Luke Harper. Hey, Hey, stop that. No, no, no. No. You. No. Be good. What are you doing? Stop it. Where's my spray bottle? I will spray you, you stinker. Stop it.
That's
Knock
a
it
no.
off. No. It's a negative, Houston.
We have a problem. Baby back ribs.
Yeah. Commercial break.
Is it?
Sure this isn't wrestling.
Chris says, yeah, New Crow is dumb. Feels like New Crow and Jared Leto Joker, they come from the same cloth. Oh, she's sad.
I'll have to watch it to see. I did watch the original once when I was... God, I was probably 15 or something.
I'd have to watch the original again and then watch the new one.
I'd rather watch the new one.
And then
And
watch
then
the
watch
original.
the original one. That way it has a fair shot. If I watch the original and then I watch the other one, I try to compare them.
Yeah.
Unless it's a part 2.
Feels like just Machine Gun Kelly Aura. They suck. Yeah, not surprising.
Machine Gun Kelly.
That guy's a weirdo.
I've only heard one of his songs. Oh, damn. Look at that.
Hey, cat, stop. Stop that. Jerk.
I'm gonna tell PETA.
What the hell is your problem? Stop it. I don't understand what's happening in that video.
You don't see it?
I guess not. What am I looking
Look at the steps and into the pool.
Oh, I see. I didn't see that part of them falling. Yeah, that would hurt. Why on earth you'd have your steps that close to a pool is beyond me.
It is weird, right? To have your steps go right into the pool.
Stop, you're fine.
Why do you think he's fine?
Because there's nothing wrong and he's fine.
Uncle Howdy went down like a sack of potato. Yeah, if you go full distance with Chad Gable, sorry, Uncle Howdy, you're a jobber. Ooh, a backdrop. That'll get the crowd fired up. Just think this is the guy that Liv was shacking up with.
He's shacking up with. What?
Liv?
Oh.
This is the guy that she was shacking up with.
They were just living together.
Yeah,
He was helping out on her farm.
with penises and vagina.
Never, Travis.
He just told her she had to bow leave.
Mm-hmm. People's like, Bray was just massive. He had tats, and he moved a bit more methodically.
Yeah, but
he had charisma.
It wasn't necessarily his wrestling ability we're talking about. It's his whole package. It's his entrances, the charisma. It's his ability to
His
get
presence.
you involved with his talking. His promos were second to none. Like you could join his cult, type of belief. What's he saying? Ooh. I like that. I like what he's selling. I want some of that Kool-Aid.
Basically.
This poor Dallas dude. This is just... it's over. I hopefully they realize it's over. You can't go 15 minutes with fucking Chad Gable and still be considered a legit anything.
Mm-hmm.
There's still 7 minutes left. 8. 7. I don't remember him ever asking Bray if he was okay. You okay?
Right?
Three Amigos? It's like Suplex City. These guys are supposed to be, scary and badass, and now it's just done. Fuck this. This is dumb.
Yeah. Well,
We had to wait months for this.
my opinion from the very beginning of when they even introduced it. Fuck.
Rock bottom.
Meh.
Oh, be so itchy. Last week I left it this time, and I don't remember it being dark.
That's because it wasn't.
In 1 week.
Yep. It's
Damn.
changed a lot.
Yeah, it's probably a couple minutes a day, huh?
Mm-hmm. Where it says, no badass here, just some dumbass. Basically.
Yeah, they
People's like, Temu has hit all the fun factions. Oh, yeah. Like, even the Bloodline one, now you've got this. Like, the Wyatt stuff is just garbage. It's just dumb. And I knew it was going to be like this. That's why I was like, I'm not the least bit interested or even remotely excited for any of this.
No, I didn't know they were going to just bury him like this, though.
With the group that they have and how they did everything, this storyline is just pathetic. And if they seriously think this is what people want to see, they're fucking dumb. Like, why is it so light? Why do they have so much light happening?
So, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, referee's down. Oh, no.
Oh no, the referee's not working. You're okay. Dad can just leave. Or I
Oh,
can
he's
leave.
got the mandible claw locked in. With the Fiend's glove.
God. Feels like Judgment Day is chicken shit. Bloodline is a joke and Wyatt's 6. Come on, we know better.
Uh-oh. American Maid's beating him up now. Saw this with Bray a lot, too. Oh, wait, never. Not once.
Right? Good God. Maybe just go let little guy out. I'll
Just
stay
leave.
here and finish the garbage. Or we could just leave. I feel like nothing's gonna happen. Just kidding.
No,
Oh, look, they turned off the lights.
his guys are gonna come out. Hey, look, we're scary. Look,
Oh no!
That's what we
Oh,
look
now
like.
all the lights are on instead of having like deep purple lights or something crazy. They're like, no, we're here. God.
He forgot the guy's name. It's Dexter. That's funny. Casey. Rowan. The other guy. Oh, Nikki Cross. Instead of having Nikki Cross, a brunette that's not very attractive, they should get a really pretty blonde. They always should have got a really pretty blonde.
Yep.
Maxine Dupree.
She's too tall. They need her to be tiny and scary.
Yeah. Bliss should have been original Sister Abigail back in the day before she even made the main roster. Oh, it's over. Look. Sister Abigail. It's Jay White's finisher, too.
People's like, ah, another dusty finish. Phil says, yo, the lead-in entrances for the House of Black. So the AEW chat was saying those dudes are the teaming version of Wyatt 6. They are very delulu, is that how the kids say? The House of Black entrance is way better than this entrance. And the original entrance is 1000% better than anything that they're coming up with now. It's sad and pathetic that they're trying to... I'm done. I've said what I've said about it multiple times of what I think about this whole thing. It's gross to me. It's a very weird, like, living on the coattails of somebody else's legendary status and making it garbage. Anyways, thanks for joining us tonight, guys, for that non-go-home show that Raw pulled out of their buttholes tonight, since we're talking about buttholes all night. Anyways, we'll be back again on Wednesday for AEW Dynamite. We'll see some of the fallout of what happened at the pay-per-view. Some of the titles did change to other people. We'll see how things play out with those scenarios, I guess. Otherwise, have a great start to your week, and we'll see you on Wednesday for AEW Dynamite.
Thanks for watching Wrestling Gab. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.